are now listening to the Backseat Wrestler Podcast.
Look at Randy Orton slithering.
Watch out!
Hosted by Eric and Elvis.
It's LA Knight's game. Yeah.
Wrestlemania night 1 is officially over, and I thought it was pretty cool.
I thought it was okay.
This kid is the biggest hater on the planet.
I'm not a hater. I
swear,
usually vouch for WWE. I just thought it was kind of mid. Not mid. I'll take that back.
I thought it was good. It was a lot of good matches. I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Some of the matches didn't really do much for me. A couple of them did, obviously. And also,
what match or whatever. We're gonna get into the matches anyways, but I thought it was good. I don't know why the hell you thought it was mid. I mean, look through the list here. There was probably like two matches I thought were just like whatever.
Even the ladder match to me didn't do much for me. I liked the outcome of who won, but nothing happened, to be honest.
This kid is just a hater.
Let's get into the first match.
No. Let's not even get into the first match. We have two things we want to talk about first. Okay, first of all, to just get it out of the way because this is just stupid, but whatever. The logo in the middle of the thing was not bad at all.
Oh no, yeah.
I liked it. I didn't like it, but it was just like I didn't care.
I'm glad it wasn't like all colorful on it. It was just like a grayish blank.
No, it was just like a see-through black logo. Yeah, see-through bottle black logo. It was not bad.
So it wasn't bad.
Yeah, no, like everybody was like complaining.
What was really annoying me, and I'm not the only one that said this. I was watching a live stream. Somebody, YouTubers were saying it. The damn logos on the outside of the ring.
Oh
Wingstop. They really put it.
They had the Jay versus Jimmy Uso match sponsored by Dude Wipes. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and they put the Naomi Bianca Belair Jay Cargo match, and it was sponsored by Wink fucking Chicken. Like that, what the hell is that?
Just chicken.
It was Wingstop. I'm like, what the? And then it was just showing. I was like, what? And then what was? They had some other stuff. Like they were just doing some. Each match had a different sponsor. It was annoying though.
Oh my god.
It was annoying.
Yeah, of course, yeah. So that's one of the top stories, I guess. It wasn't really not really a top story. But before we get into night 1 as well, I want to discuss what the hell just happened on Collision, where freaking the EVPs, Matthew and Nicholas, just basically announced they're going to show the All In or All Out?
Brawl Out.
The Brawl Out. So the All Out footage from backstage, and they're going to discuss it for the first time. This is clearly in freaking response to what the hell Punk just did in his interview, where he was basically bashing AEW and saying what happened backstage. I'm not sure if they're actually going to show it or if this is just like a thing to get people to watch, and then they're gonna show something else. I don't know.
I mean, Punk did an interview with Ariel Helwani. It was just like a one-on-one interview.
Yeah, an interview.
Everybody kept asking him questions, so he just about that. So he talked about it, which I don't mind about talking about it. He was involved in it, and I don't mind AEW talking about it. But at the same time, I don't know about what. Seems kind of petty if they show it live on TV.
Yeah,
like you could talk about it, show or they just release the clip or talk about it in interviews, but showing it on live TV, making it about like AEW, like in the.
But like, how would they release it otherwise? Unless Tony Khan just like tweets it out, it's still a bad look. I mean,
it's a bad look either way, I guess. Yeah. But showing it on live TV just to get people watch your product,
I think it's
kind of like you're still. You know what? To me, it's kind of like you're getting clout off of him now.
Well, they always did that.
No, I know, but they're going to show it on TV.
Yeah.
To get people to watch their product is what I mean. It's like, it kind of seems like a little.
It just seems like it kind of makes sense.
I want to watch it.
Like the way that they're doing it, it makes sense because Matthew and Nicholas are heels and they're EVPs. Yeah. Of course, they're going to want to defend their company. Yeah. So why not put it on live TV? However, it doesn't mean I agree with it. I still think it's a petty ass thing to do. But then again, CM Punk did freaking bash the crap out of AEW. You don't think they're not going? Do you think they're going to sit there and not say anything?
Yeah, they could though. That's what I'm saying. They can say whatever they want. He didn't like. What did he say about it? I know he talked about the brother, and he said there was a lot of unprofessional people there.
He said that Tony Khan was unprofessional, which
is not. I don't know. Maybe it's just his opinion.
A long shot, not gonna lie, but
maybe so. Maybe it's not his. Maybe it's just his opinion. It wasn't like straight out trash.
Well, no, he also straight up said what happened at Brawl Out, and said like that he was like in the right and stuff. I'm assuming, and I'm not saying this is true, but I'm assuming Tony Khan's like, I bet I'm gonna show the fucking footage, and then the footage is gonna show him like trying to attack Tony Khan and endanger his life, quote unquote, from what the hell he said.
I swear to God, if it's just like CM Punk just getting in his face angry, I'm gonna roast Tony Khan for saying,
but I mean, like,
endangering his life.
Even that though, even if it is just like him getting in his face and like trying to like get like intimidate him and stuff, it's completely different from what the hell CM Punk said. So
No, I know.
I know it's stupid.
No,
like,
I know.
Yeah,
but Tony, I remember that was so stupid when he blew it up saying his life was threatened. Like, are you serious?
Well, hey, we're going to see the footage, and if
I know,
if it is,
like you
what
said,
if it was?
It does. I kind of get it, but at the same time, he's kind of petty, and it seems like, especially doing on your live show, it seems like you're getting clout off his name.
No, it's a terrible look
like,
for AEW.
Punk did it, but it was just an interview where the guy kept asking about it. So basically,
yeah,
he just talked about it because the dude literally asked him 3 times. At first, he actually said, I don't really want to get the detail that he asked him again. So he actually did talk about it, but.
Yeah, but that's like I don't really want to get into it. All right, so first thing what happened was like that's the same.
Yeah,
like,
I know.
But anyways, yeah. Maybe they do freaking release it. And
I swear to God, if it's like not like
if it's not related to that, that'd be hilarious.
No, or if it's just like the video is not as good as like everybody the way they describe the situation. If it's not even close to as good as it, I'm like everybody just blew everything out of proportion.
Yeah,
especially Tony Khan.
Well, we'll see.
But let's see what happens. I'm interested in seeing it. I'm not saying I won't see it.
Obviously. I'm definitely interested.
But it does, like you said, it is kind of petty and kind of like a little bit of clout chasing. But I guess it goes both ways. So
yeah, it definitely goes both ways. But anyways, let's get into what, of course, everybody's here for. WrestleMania Night 1 review, because, of course, Night 2 is tonight. Super excited for that. We're going to, of course, release an episode on that as well. We're going to do 2 separate episodes because, WrestleMania is like freaking 4 hours long.
There's another thing to talk about that. They say they're going to release on Collision on WrestleMania weekend. That's kind of another thing.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I was going to say at the end.
It's going to be fun. Looking forward to it. But anyways, of course, Night 1, of course, show starts off with one of my favorite matches tonight, honestly, which was Becky Lynch versus Rhea Ripley for the, of course, WWE Women's World Heavyweight title. This match was pretty good. They said that Rhea Ripley, not Rhea Ripley, sorry. They said that Becky Lynch was sick.
Yeah, so I thought it was good. I didn't think it was like great. Like I feel like maybe their styles didn't mix because I seen a bunch like.
I think it was just because
I seen like Becky so many other WrestleMania main events. Like just wasn't the main event, but
it was an opener.
Like women's title matches on WrestleMania that were fire. Like with Charlotte Flair and all the other girls.
Yeah.
This one to me, like I'm glad Rhea won. I was rooting for her.
Yeah.
But the actual match itself didn't really do much. Like there was the couple good situations was when Becky caught her on the armbar, then she reversed it and power slammed her.
Yeah.
Other than like, I don't know, nothing really happened though, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, the match ended with Rhea Ripley hitting a riptide on the turnbuckle and then hitting another riptide for the win.
Yeah, that was a good finish too.
Yeah, good finish. Great
but
decision for Rhea to win. I don't think she should lose that for a long time. Looks like a freaking badass. She actually got another tattoo of like a sword on her arm because at WWE World they had like a tattoo booth.
Yeah.
And a bunch of superstars and stuff were getting tattoos.
They showed her as live too, like on video.
Yeah. It was pretty cool. But yeah, good decision. Yeah. Rhea Ripley wins. Mommy wins. Mommy's always on top. I don't see her losing that title for a very long time. Just putting that out there.
I don't even know who's going to even challenge her.
I can't think of anybody, so I'm not even going to say anything. We also had next match, of course, on the card was DIY versus Awesome Truth versus Judgment Day versus New Catch Republic versus New Day versus Theory and Waller. Of course, this was
six-pack ladder match.
Six-pack ladder match. You had to grab both of them down, so it was pretty obvious they were going to split the titles.
But this match was like, I was so hyped for it, and to be honest, it didn't really do nothing. Like, I don't know. There was not enough wow moments in this match or OMG moments.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
There were some pretty decent ones, but
decent moments, but it
wasn't anything crazy.
I don't know. Yeah. I didn't feel anything with this match. I'm glad. Let's just say I'm glad R-Truth got a real title, not that damn 24/7. Him and the Miz
28 time or 38 time or how many freaking times.
Truth. I'm glad they won the titles, and then Theory and Waller. I guess they needed to put some titles on Waller because they were kind of like
Well, let's talk about this. So of course, I think the team of the night in that match was DIY. DIY did all the crazy stuff with freaking was it Johnny Gargano hitting a freaking DDT from inside the ring to outside of the ring onto a table on Pete Dunne, I think it was.
Yeah, they had the best moments and then he win.
Tyler Bate got slammed off of the freaking ladder by Tommaso Ciampa. That match was fire. Was it Tyler Bate or was it Grayson Waller? I think it was Grayson Waller. I can't remember. It was a whole bunch of madness.
But I know the good moments.
Yeah, DIY had the best moments, but they didn't win any titles, which makes me believe they're probably going to win a title eventually, probably off of Grayson and Theory, because that the first one kind of like finished in like really pretty quickly. The SmackDown titles, It just really happened out of nowhere where Theory and Grayson picked it up. I actually looked away for half a second, looked back, and they had the titles in their hands. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. So Grayson and Theory are the SmackDown tag team champions, and of course the Raw tag team champions. That took a little bit longer. Miz and R-Truth ended up picking up the win. I thought R-Truth had some funny ass moments in that shit too, where Miz was getting his ass kicked and R-Truth was waiting for the hot tag.
Yeah,
like he waited for the tag, got the tag. Started doing his childhood heroes moves, John Cena.
Yeah, and he pinned them. I forget who it was, but remember he pinned the crowd.
He pinned Finn Balor.
2, 3.
He pinned Finn Balor, and he thought he won the titles, and Miz was like, "No, bro, you got to climb the fucking ladder." But yeah, I thought it was pretty funny, pretty fun moment. I'm really happy that honestly Miz and
I'm happy. I'm happy at the outcomes. The match itself didn't really do much.
Yeah. I mean, I wanted DIY to win one, but I mean, I guess this is fine.
Yeah.
Theory and Waller winning one was completely surprising to me. I didn't think they were going to win one, but there was rumors that they weren't even going to be in the match, so it was pretty weird that they won. But you know what? I'm pretty happy with it.
This next match got me like mad too. I didn't really like the outcome.
Really? All right. So Rey and Andrade versus Dirty Dom.
Well, actually, I can understand.
And Santos Escobar. So Rey Mysterio and Andrade ended up picking up the win with the help of Jason Kelce.
And Lane Johnson from the Eagles.
Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah, this match again, another one did it. I don't know. Maybe this was probably one of the.
This was like fan service. Yeah, for Philly. Honestly.
Yeah.
I didn't really care about this.
But I was thinking like, you want to build a real heel like in Dom and Santos Escobar. I think they should have won, especially Dom just lost to his dad last year. Now he lost again this year.
Yeah. At least he didn't get pinned.
No, but I feel like that should have been the decision.
Yeah. Also, Andrade looked freaking fantastic in this match.
Also, but I kind of understand. Like I was gonna say, Carlito's really jealous of Andrade.
Something's falling. Okay. Anyways, go ahead.
We're good. All right. So my point. Let me go back. What was I gonna say? Oh, so remember it was supposed to be Dragon Lee, and he was attacked by somebody.
Yeah.
So it's kind of obvious. I think I'm pretty sure who attacked him. It was Carlito. It looks so obvious.
Yeah,
because he went after him like, "Oh, you heard what happened with Dragon Lee?" And then he wanted the match spot, but he gave it to Andrade. Yeah, Andrade. And then you see Carlito's face for a second. Then he's congratulated him. But
yeah. He really
Carlito heel turn.
Carlito's gonna turn on him probably on Monday Night Raw.
Carlito heel turn and bring back the old Apple theme.
Yeah.
With the heel turn,
that'd be cool. I would love that.
That would be perfect.
Because honestly, him and LWO was like he's kind of lost in there. It doesn't really make any sense at this point.
And then the generic Spanish beat, like
I hate his new theme. His new theme is garbage. But I really hope he does turn on him and then eventually.
It's good for like a baby face, I guess, but that is not good for a bad guy. If he does turn on him,
for sure,
I'm pretty sure he is.
Of course, one of my favorite matches of the night, Jey Uso versus Jimmy Uso, Yeet versus No Yeet, brother versus brother. I thought that the promo, like the video promos leading up to it, was great. It was perfect. It was like my brother's keeper, not my brother's keeper.
Yeah,
it was
the
pretty
promo
cool.
was great.
Yeah. Jay came out with Lil Wayne, which I thought was random, but it was cool.
Well, it's because they showed it on SmackDown. So
yeah. Another spot that I thought was funny was so they both came out with Yeet and No Yeet stuff. Of course. Jay was beating the crap out of Jimmy, and like he slammed him into the barricade, and then you see Jay's son like laughing hysterically, like recording it, like he's just laughing at his uncle getting his ass kicked by his dad. I thought it was fucking hilarious. But yeah. This was sponsored by Dude Wipes, as I said, which I thought that's a terrible freaking choice for a sponsor. I thought it was so dumb. Like, Jay versus Jimmy, brother versus brother, bad blood in this match, sponsored by Dude Wipes. It's like, bro, what?
They just trying to TKO making that money. All these damn sponsors outside the ring, the video boards. It was kind of annoying, but I get it.
Whatever. Yeah, I get it, but I thought it was just dumb.
It's stupid.
Yeah, especially Dude Wipes. It's like, come on, bro. Like, what the fuck? Like, it could have been anything else. But anyways, Jay versus Jimmy.
Beer sponsors everywhere.
Yeah. That too, but of course, Jay versus Jimmy was great. Of course, at one point, Jimmy was telling him like, "I'm sorry, I apologize," which everybody already knew. Like he's just bullshitting. Jay tried to give him a hug. He got super kicked, and then frog splash, but he ended up kicking out. Match ended. Jay ended up picking up the win, which I thought was a great choice.
I mean, so I was rooting for Jay, but I was thinking like, Jay's already main event. Jay, I feel like if Jimmy would have won, it would have did so much for him.
Oh yeah,
especially in his singles thing, because Jay's already a main event star to me.
But I mean,
Jimmy, I feel like still needs like another step. Maybe they'll do it with him leaving the Bloodline soon.
Yeah,
maybe that's when they'll build him up.
I was hoping for them to hug it out towards the end.
I was hoping for that.
But they cut the commercial, and I was like, what the fuck? No, I was so mad.
Especially they did that spot during the middle of the match.
Yeah.
Where he faked them out. So after that, I was like, oh, they're probably not going to hug at the end.
I was really hoping
Which I was hoping they would have.
I was really hoping for more of an emotional match.
Yeah.
Like where they hugged it out.
That's another thing that was missing.
Yeah, it was missing that, but it was still a good match.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just really wanted them to hug it out. Yeah. Also, I think the reason why Jay won instead of Jimmy is because Jay basically beat Roman and Jay basically beat Gunther. The only reason he didn't was because of Jimmy. Jimmy's been losing all of his matches, so it would have made them look weaker, I guess. I don't know.
But still, like, I know. That's what I'm saying. Jimmy's been losing all his matches. They got to build them up. Like,
yeah.
Hopefully they do it like with him leaving the Bloodline. Obviously, don't have to have it now, but
I would love to.
The implosion of Bloodline is gonna have Jimmy.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. I would love for night 2 to be like Jay and Jimmy go out and cause like Roman the title. But then again, after what that happened, I think Rock is costing Roman the title.
Probably the Rock.
Yeah, Rock is definitely.
Well, we can talk about it. I'll wait. I was gonna say.
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
This next match didn't do nothing for me either.
Yeah, of course. Damage Control versus Jade Cargill, Bianca Belair, and Naomi.
This was
just like a showcase of Jade Cargill.
Especially Jade Cargill. I'm glad she got the pin and she looked good while in the match. But
however, Bianca looked phenomenal in this match.
Well, she always does.
Yeah, she always does. But Bianca,
that's what I'm saying. It was just a showcase.
Like I know the spotlight is supposed to be for Jade Cargill, but I think Bianca just took over the match.
3 former champions versus Damage Control. Like they were obviously gonna win.
Yeah. It was cool though. I thought nice win for, of course, I guess.
Yeah, it's a nice win
Jade,
for them.
Bianca,
but that's what
Naomi.
I expect. That's why they didn't do much for me. Like
I don't know.
I feel like they didn't have nothing planned for this WrestleMania for either. They just threw in that match. That's the only thing.
It was like a last minute thing. Yeah. I think they just wanted to get Jade in the ring.
This roster's getting huge. They got these 2 nights of WrestleMania. They still couldn't fit some people.
Well, there's gonna be some matches that like nobody cares about.
I'm hoping night 2 will be like top tier. Like
night 1 wasn't bad, but I know what you mean.
It was okay.
Yeah,
I feel like it could have been better.
So nothing really much to talk about there.
This was the
Jade ended up picking up the win.
The next match was great.
Yeah, we'll definitely get into that now. All right, let's get into Elvis's favorite match of the night. Elvis is really happy that this happened, by the way. So Sami Zayn versus Gunther for the Intercontinental title. Of course, this was Sami's time to finally live up to the
finally.
Okay, go ahead.
First of all, this was a great match. I'm not taking none away. This was a great match. Huge Sami Zayn fan here, but does he really need the IC title again? Didn't he already have it like 3 times already?
Yeah.
So why the hell did they have this long streak of Gunther, 665 days or 66, something like that, and is defeated by Sami freaking Zayn? When they made him look like he was like in the last week, it's only been like a 1 week build up, making him look like a baby, or 2 weeks.
Yeah,
like a babyface that he really needs the title, and he lost all his confidence out of nowhere. He's like, I'm not like the match was freaking awesome, but like I feel like Gunther should have retained. I feel like there's got to be somebody else out there to take that title from Gunther, or somebody that's never had it. Not a 3-time title already. That apparently he needs it now, even though he's just because his wife and kid is there. He's a 3-time IC champion.
That was one thing I was gonna say. Imagine the freaking heat if Gunther won again in front of his family.
That would have been awesome. He did it to Chad Gable. Imagine if he did it to Sami Zayn.
Yo, that would have been hilarious.
He would have just destroying families out here. But no.
All right. So my take on this is, I truly believe Gunther was going to win the title until Ilya Dragunov won at the NXT pay-per-view against Tony D'Angelo and retained his title. I thought that if he lost, he wouldn't have moved up on Monday Night Raw or whatever the hell it is, and then try and challenge Gunther for the title. But no, as soon as he won, I was like, there's pretty much a chance he's going to lose that title now, Gunther.
But I feel like it was going to be either like Dragunov, at some point Braun Breaker, or even another like a couple. I'll think about a couple other veterans.
Yeah,
they haven't had a title in a while. I'm not even gonna name them now, but
yeah, I don't know. I know what you mean. Like the way the match was structured was freaking weird too. I even wrote it down. I said Sami was getting completely destroyed, but then he started flopping around like a fucking fish, and then he hulked up, hit a brainbuster, and hit 2 Helluva kicks, 2 or 3 Helluva kicks, whatever it was, and then pinned Gunther. I was like, so you go from getting powerbombed like 10 fucking times, getting clotheslined to freaking hell, getting like literally obliterated, to I'm gonna start flopping around like a freaking fish, and now I'm Hulk Hogan and I'm going to power up and get you down. I thought it was freaking hilarious the way he was flopping
Didn't
around.
just make Bronson Reed look like the best wrestler of all time? Then he just beat Sami Zayn the other day, and then he won the Andre Giant Memorial Battle Royal.
Yeah.
So is Bronson Reed now the next, and he's gonna win the IC title, and he's the best IC champion of all time? Like, what the hell is this?
I don't know. I think that logic is kind of flawed.
Sami Zayn is great, but he already has this title like 3 times already. He doesn't need it.
I mean,
so why have
I
him
agree
beat
with you. I agree with you.
The
in the sense
greatest
that,
Intercontinental champion of all time.
Okay.
Or there should have been a different way of him losing to an actual like really good story or something else.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think my top 3 choice. No, not teams. I don't even have top 3. I think my top 2 choices would have been Braun Breaker or freaking Ilya Dragunov. Ilya Dragunov number 1 because that's my guy. But yeah. In terms of Sammy winning, I'm not upset by it.
There's other guys too. Like
I didn't like the way it happened. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like the whole like you getting destroyed, flop around like a fish, Hulk up, and then do hit 4 moves and then win is kind of dumb. I don't like that.
I like the match.
All.
I just didn't like the outcome.
Yeah.
I just think Gunther should still. He should be still.
Yeah.
Until you find the right guy to beat him. You need somebody that's gonna look dominant. Sami Zayn hasn't looked dominant. He rose up in the biggest situation and defeated the best Intercontinental champion of all time.
I don't know.
Which in some parts look like a good story, but at the same time,
I feel like they
what's
can
next for Gunther? I get he deserves a long break, obviously, but
I mean, like, I guess they kind of treated it as like a fluke win. He wins, cool. But now, like, there's a higher chance of somebody beating Sammy for the title instead of like everybody seeing Gunther and be like, that guy ain't beating him, that guy ain't beating him, that guy ain't beating him.
And now the
now
title's
you see Sammy, everybody's like,
now the
oh,
title's
that guy
gonna
can beat him.
watch this year. The title's gonna switch like 3 or 4 times.
Oh, for sure. It's probably gonna bounce to Bronson Reed, and it's probably gonna go to Chad Gable. Then it's gonna go from Chad Gable to like Braun Breaker, and then it's just gonna keep moving.
Yeah. The only good thing I can find out of this is like now Gunther can focus on world titles.
Yeah,
which is great.
I think that was like one of the main reasons. So,
but at the same time, there's like no space for that.
Yeah,
I'm hoping Cody takes the title, wins the title. Drew McIntyre's about to win the title, but you also got Damian Priest with the briefcase, so Gunther does not fit into this. He's gonna have to wait a couple like months just to even fit into a situation, so which makes me believe maybe he takes a long break because he needs.
I don't think he's gonna take a break,
but he needs a break.
Yeah. I don't think he is though. I mean, he got married. He had his 2 weeks off, and then he came back.
2 weeks.
I know, but he could have went longer, but he didn't. I'm just saying, like, I don't think at this point
he could have went longer, but WrestleMania was right here. That's
true.
After WrestleMania, now he has nothing to worry about. He's not the champion, so why not just take a long break?
We'll see.
I guess to save your, I don't know how to say it, save your aura.
Yeah,
because he's still dominant to me. It's just now he lost.
Yeah,
take a long break and then come back.
I mean, that's always what Gunther always does, though. He always holds the title for super freaking long, and then he loses, and then he still holds his aura because he's so dominant.
This dude's a main event star.
Yeah, no, for sure. Of course, main event time.
Yeah, man. Now we got.
We have Cody and Seth. So Cody Rhodes and Seth freaking Rollins versus The Rock.
Final boss.
Yeah, final boss. His entrance was freaking cool, by the way.
Entrance was fire.
And Roman Reigns.
Literally.
I will say this. Roman isn't a guy, he cut like crazy. Like he had this 8-pack and he lost a lot of muscle. So like he
still has a lot of muscle.
Well, no, obviously.
But I know what you mean. He's like shredded down.
Me, no fucking shit.
He's shredded down.
Yeah, he's shredded down. He
looked faster.
He looked faster. He looked leaner.
Looked better.
I think Pat McAfee scared some people when he said Roman is battling leukemia and like currently, and he still looks in phenomenal shape. But I think it's more so because in his documentary, he was saying that he has to take like this medication like every day.
Yeah.
In order to prevent him from the leukemia from coming back stronger.
I know. I was watching that, and I was watching a live stream also. And when I heard that, I was like, I typed in like, did Pat McAfee just say he has leukemia still, or am I tripping?
So basically, like he has to take this medicine. He means.
I think he didn't word it right.
He definitely didn't word it right because he concerned the crap out of everybody, especially because Roman looks skinny. As soon as he said that, it concerned me. I was like, Roman lost weight. What the hell's going on? Did he just leak
something that nobody?
Yeah, exactly. But I'm pretty sure it was just because in his documentary, he said he has to take medication every day.
I mean, once you have it, it kind of never really goes away. Like it goes away and then it can come back.
Yeah, you go into remission. Yeah, you go into remission and then you can. Apparently, he takes his medicine. It doesn't guarantee that it comes back. However, it's a high chance that it won't because he caught it so early.
Just the way he worded it was like crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy.
It seemed like he has cancer right now battling leukemia.
Yeah, scared the crap out of me.
Like, hold up.
But anyways, of course, The Rock looked like he was in phenomenal shape too.
Yeah.
Like he was in great shape. Then again, it's The Rock, but he looked ring ready.
Yeah, you could tell he was getting a little tired at points, but he's 51 years old, but he still the match was over 40 minutes long.
For sure. Cody cut too, though. Cody definitely cut a bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, they all still look in phenomenal shape. They were freaking great was a great match. Honestly, I think.
Yeah.
I thought like.
Yeah.
I think it was great that
At
they
some
didn't
points
make
they
it
took it a little slow, but you kind of got to with wrestlers like The Rock and even Roman
but it was
Reigns,
also the story.
power
It
wrestlers.
was great.
But it builds the story. They went to the crowd. They did a lot of stuff.
I thought it was great that they didn't make it a no DQ, but they still did no DQ stuff because Rock was like I'll fire you if you keep counting, and then he just kept doing. He's like don't cut us out, don't disqualify nothing.
He said it differently than that, but
well he swore he was like you know what the fuck you're messing with. You know I'm on the board. I can get you fired right now. Yeah, it was great.
What that builds to like the heel that was great.
Yeah, it was great.
And then the corporate Rock, but
so I thought that was cool. They were fighting in and out of the ring. Rock and Roman looked dominant at certain points. So did Cody and Seth though, so it was pretty cool. It was a great back and forth.
Cody Rock bottom Rock through the announce table.
Yeah, that was cool.
Seth curve stomp Roman when he had Cody in a guillotine.
Yeah, in a guillotine.
Like, there was a lot of cool moments in this match.
Yeah. At one point, Roman speared The Rock on accident, which makes me believe that he's going to cost him
for night 2.
He's costing the title tonight
for every match. This build a story for the Seth Rollins. He was hurt at the end of the match. Yeah, clearly.
Oh yeah, no. Seth they went after his knee.
He's not 100% for Drew.
Yeah, no.
Take his head off.
Drew released a video of him watching it, like with his I guess his family, and he was like laughing. So
Drew's gonna take his freaking head off.
Yeah,
and I'm here for it.
So of course, I thought it was pretty cool. Roman speared The Rock, which makes me believe Rock is gonna turn on Roman now. Rock pinned Cody too.
Maybe not though. We never know. Maybe we can wait till Monday or let's remember Monday Night Raw after WrestleMania is always like great.
Yeah,
like, it's gonna be fire.
I will say this about
I can't wait for that.
Raw after Mania.
Raw after Mania might be better than night 1.
Did you watch the Bray Wyatt documentary?
I didn't watch it yet. I didn't get to watch it.
Okay, you're gonna cry.
I'm gonna watch it.
Everybody cry. You're gonna cry during the documentary. I cried like a
I take a while
baby.
to watch documentaries. Like it took me a while to watch the Cody one, and I watched it.
Okay, well, watch the documentary because at the end and like towards the end too, Bo Dallas is basically says like, oh, like his death and like his aura is gonna make me go harder than ever. And then there's a teaser at the end of Uncle Howdy with the light turning on.
Yeah, I read about that. Like I know about that. Yeah.
There's also a YouTube channel. I don't know. People saying it's fake. Some people saying it's real. There's been going around saying like a whole bunch of like clips and hints for the Uncle Howdy character, and it sounds like Bo Dallas saying it, but some people are saying maybe it's AI.
I can't believe anything right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Unless I see it myself.
You can't.
AI is crazy.
I watched a couple of the videos. It seems real. Also, it makes sense because of like like when Bray Wyatt was coming back and he did the whole rabbit thing, and they were like releasing stuff randomly on TikTok and all that shit. So it makes sense for them to do this. In one of the videos, he says like when the I will return or something like that when the sun is covered or something like that, which basically is the eclipse, which is tomorrow, April 8th. So the night after Mania. So if he shows up on freaking night after Mania, that'd be freaking awesome. I'm just gonna say that.
That would be. That'd be wild.
That'd be wild.
I'm excited for Monday Night Raw. I feel like Monday Night Raw might be better than night 1. Than night 1 of WrestleMania.
Yeah, we'll see.
Because the Raw after WrestleMania surprises, you get like big changes.
Yeah,
I'm not missing a second.
Well, another thing to think Triple H said in the beginning of the thing was this is the start of a new era.
The start of a new era.
Yeah,
like, I'm excited.
But yeah,
Triple H is like taking this thing to another level.
Oh yeah.
Even they were asking Punk about this on something because they were like they was talking about his long history Triple H of like butting heads. But like even Punk was saying like, yo, this thing is way different from when I came back. Triple H is like doing everything great.
Triple H is a god right now.
Yes.
We love Triple H. I always love Triple H. Even I said this before, even during his reign of terror with the freaking world title.
As a heel.
Dude was my GOAT. I don't care. But anyways,
heavyweight title, the evolution.
Let's say this. Rock pins Cody. I thought it was great for him to pin Cody.
Yes.
He looked like a freaking badass.
Mama Rose, he showed her.
Well, he said this one's from Mama Rose before he hit the people's elbow.
Yep. He hit the rock bottom, then the people's elbow. That was a great finish.
Picked up the win, and then he held up his the people's champion really high up.
Yeah, I like that belt, man.
The people's champion.
It looks like it's Brahma Bull belt from back then, but
but it says people's champion on it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Oh, this I didn't even get to talk about it. It was real quick. The ladder match, the SmackDown and Raw titles. I hope they change the design, please.
Oh yeah,
freaking.
We said that before. Those titles are terrible.
But like now that it's actually split now, new era of WWE, they better change the title. Oh, I actually heard the rumor about if Cody wins, he can the title.
Oh yeah, there's a rumor that if when he wins, it's gonna go back to the WWE Championship instead of Universal.
But like also a title change design.
Yeah,
Cody. Well, actually, Cody himself actually came out and said he hates the design. He said on a payback.
Yeah,
that if he wins, he's changing. I want that winged eagle.
Yeah,
version.
that's cool. That'd be cool. Also, like they can change the tag team titles from like world tag team titles and then like intercontinental tag team titles or some shit like that. I don't know.
I kind of guess so. Cause yeah, it kind of seems weird, which is Raw and SmackDown titles.
Yeah, I don't know.
I know what you mean. It's kind of like the world. Remember the women's world championship and then the women's WWE women's championship.
Yeah,
I go. They could do something like that.
Something like that. It'd be cool. Bring back the mid 2000s tag team title design. I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah, those were cool. WWE titles.
Yeah. Anyways, that was basically it for night one. Super excited for night two. I know it sounds like we're talking in past tense or future tense, even though it already happened.
Yeah, it's because we filmed.
It's because we filmed this one right before night two because we always film on Sundays. Don't worry, we're still gonna film night two. And of course get that released same day on Monday.
Yes.
I'm gonna hate myself because I'm gonna be up so fucking late.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do it we're gonna have to do it on video.
Yeah. However, his mic works this time, so there's no need for the freaking the trashy ass audio we had last time. Is fine. Yeah, like, comment, subscribe as always. I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying. Well, we'll separate these episodes. Why the hell not? Yeah. Like, comment, subscribe as always. We love you guys so much. We'll see you for night two. Of course, check out our Instagram, our TikTok, Backseat Wrestler Podcast. Hoping to post more eventually. We've just been hella fucking busy with like life and work and all that other bull crap. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe as always.
We'll see you for night two.
See you for night two. Peace.